Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're investigating the House of Healing here in the Cursed Shadowlands, attempting to find some sort of connection to Art Kulok that will allow us to wake him up, find this Thaniel character with the help of Halsin the Druid, and hopefully lift the curse from these lands. Last time we made it to the House of Healing, investigated, met some of the undead nursing staff, and confronted a bunch of shadow-cursed somethings. There was some sort of thing that happened here, and we fought it off. Not much more to say than that. At the moment, we have no short rests left, so we have some resources, although Tava's out of spells.
No time to dally.
Shadowheart has a few left, as does our boy Astarion, and we still have a couple of rages left on our girl Karlach. So the person in kind of the most threat, I guess, is Astarion. He's down at 38 hit points, so we'll have to try and keep him back if we have another combat today before our long rest. But let's get started here by looting the bodies of these creatures that we defeated. So we have the Shadow-Cursed Half-Orc. What does he have? Putrefied Tumor, an alchemical ingredient. Interesting. Oil of Bane potion. Let's take that. On the Shadow-Cursed Dwarf, we've got another one of these alchemical ingredients and a bit of gold. And then the Shadow-Cursed Human also has one. So that's 3 alchemical ingredients that'll let us make 1 extraction or elixir or what have you. Looks like that is about it here. So let's head back inside and resume our exploration of the first floor here. There was mention of the doctor by one of these undead nurses, but we haven't actually met him yet. And remember, all of the events here seem to be trapped in a cycle from 100 years ago, or trapped in sort of paused or frozen in time from 100 years ago. All right, so let's continue exploring here. Now, last time we came through from over here, I guess, or where was the one lady that we met? She was around here somewhere. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. We'll just keep exploring. We've got a room over here. There's these 2 big-ass doors here that lead down, it looks like. We probably need to explore that. Ah, okay. So we've got like an operating room over here with a bunch of sisters and our undead Thorm, Malus Thorm, the doctor. So
here, how I soothe each vein with the tenderest touch.
Yes, interesting. So this guy had been a huge ally of Ketheric Thorm, the Dark Justiciar or Paladin of Shar, and had been growing increasingly more adamant that...
Sharp, sisters. Tend to your scalpels so that I might say the same of them.
He had grown increasingly adamant that only Dark Justiciars receive treatment and that the others be turned away. He'd grown more intolerant and radicalized as the war effort continued. And when they lost, it seems he and his sisters
Of the lady's whispers with each slice.
continued on in undeath, seemingly unaware of their loss or the fact that they had even died. So we've got to approach this guy with a little bit of care. We might end up needing to fight him and the sisters, depending on how he reacts to our presence.
Only with unwavering hand can you show a subject mercy.
I think we will go into sneak mode here and sort of take a peek around, hopefully without alerting them to our presence too early. I'm not sure whether we want to speak to him directly or if we want to just... Like, is he someone that we can reason with? Or is he someone who's going to fight us no matter what, in which case we want to get the benefit of a surprise round, of an ambush? Not quite sure yet. But as we creep forward here, we do have some rows of books to examine. Perhaps there are some scrolls hidden away. What is this? The Price of Pride, a plain, unadorned note. A record of Ketheric Thorm's speech to his troops before his victory over the Druids and Harpers. Take this. You there, take this from me. That is gold, friends. Let those who are coveters and cravens among you take my gold and go. There's enough to keep you warm in winter. But in those cold and lonely winters to come, you will look into the bought flames in the purchased hearth and see a bargain for peace and then you'll realize that such a retirement comes at the price of pride. Go on, take it. Take it and go. Those who are not afraid, and me, we won't stop you. But nor shall we know a winter in which the coin of regret is idly spent. Instead, we shall know blood and fury and a triumph worthy of the flame of reconciliation only with heaven, I swear it. Against us arrayed as a group of fools. Let them be our bank vault. Let us raid them, friends. Let us grow rich on screams. A stirring speech from a powerful commander.
What's inside?
Okay. We'll go around the upper level here. And what I might do is split the party, have my 3 ambushers, aside from Tava, kind of set up in good positions, and then have Tava go down and speak to them while the others remain hidden. That might at least give us advantage on a couple of shots early in the fight. So we've got Sister Julia here, actually dead. On her body, we simply have the Bone Saw, a standard, or not so standard, longsword. All right, now there's a little bit of a vision cone here. Let's go ahead and set up for an ambush just in case. Let's split the party.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have Astarion maybe make his way up here. I think we will have him do that. All right, let's get Astarion set up on the super high ground so he can do his archery and his sneak attacks from up high, and they can't really reach him too easily.
See here how I swoop.
And then we'll have Shadowheart and Karlach set up slightly differently, able to rush in. Especially with Turn Undead and Spirit Guardians, we definitely want Shadowheart to be able to get into the thick of things if this turns bad. But I think, yes, I think having our boy right over here ready to hop up on these crates and take shots is a good choice for him. Shadowheart, where can she rush in? From these stairs, perhaps?
Of the lady's whispers with each slice.
Or maybe we'll have her go the long way and get over to the far side. If we can do so safely.
Only with unwavering hand can we show our subject mercy.
Yes, we'll have Shadowheart wait here. And then, do these doors look like something we can just open? I think so. But maybe we don't need to have her go all the way down there. I mean, she's got a huge amount of movement, so maybe we'll just have her creep over near this stairwell to come down from and flank from this side.
Nothing.
Yeah, let's have her wait right here. And then we'll have Tava continue exploring a little bit, avoiding their eyes. And maybe just stand up and go down and greet them and see how they respond. See if we need to get into a fight here. It seems like a likely outcome, but we don't know for sure. We've got another dead sister here. Maybe we can learn something from Sister Patricia. A syringe used as a dagger, I guess. So over on this side, there doesn't seem to be much else. There is one more sister, Sister Inessa.
Can we show our subject mercy?
Not sure if there's anything we can learn from her body, but let's check it out before we go greet our host.
See here how I soothe each vein with the tenderest.
An artificial leech acting as a dagger. And then there's one more dead sister over here. Sister Clara.
Your eyes are
A trepan. Yeah, so all the sisters are armed, which makes me feel like this is definitely going to turn into a fight with Malus Thorm here as the boss. But we have our people in position. Oh, look at this. She can actually climb up here.
witness the solace.
This would be another good position, perhaps, for Astarion. But no, he's already in a good position. So let's have Tava make her way over to the far side, direct their attention away from our hidden allies, and she'll stand up and go greet the surgeon, the master of this place.
Only with unwavering hand can we show our subject mercy. The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Okay, creepy face. So they're quote-unquote operating on this guy, but their twisted Sharan interpretation of mercy obviously looks like torture to us. So as a paladin, we have to try to rescue this man. It seems unlikely that we can save him with all of them standing around him with scalpels drawn, but how does she proceed here? They all seem to be operating under a delusion, no pun intended there with the verb. They all seem to be operating under a delusion that they're helping, and then there's the fact that they're undead and they've been here for 100 years. I don't know where they captured this fresh living specimen, but I think for the moment, as long as they've stopped cutting into him, she wants to keep them talking to kind of get inside their heads and figure out how to manipulate them if she can to successfully rescue him. So aggression right off the bat may not be the best move here. So we won't stop. We won't yell at them to stop. If we inquire as to what he's done wrong, he'll just say something like, but we're not torturing him. We're saving him. We're helping him, right? So, I think just as an opening gambit in the conversation here, we'll ask him to elaborate on his philosophy of medicine. A student, yes. Do please enlighten me.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace. See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shah eludes you. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
Okay, so the fact that he then went and stabbed this guy a couple times probably heightens the tension in her need to stop him from doing any more damage to the man on the table. But we did gain our ability here to do to take a quick look at what's going on. And we understand he's like a religious fanatic. Let's see. So we have a couple of options. We can do an investigation on the sisters and their implements. I don't know if this is one of those dialogue choices where we're going to get a chance to do multiple things. So we could examine the sisters and their implements. Probably we get to continue the discussion if we do that. Some of these things are not, like the paladin option here, will definitely preclude us from doing anything else. We did learn quite a lot about Shar from Shadowheart. Perhaps we can use our knowledge there to finesse the situation. But I do think doing a quick investigation could help us gain advantage or insight into the scenario. So let's do an investigation check first. Let's examine the sisters and their implements. So we roll poorly. We have some inspiration available. I think this is time to use it. And the 11 plus 3 gets us there. Okay.
The sisters' blades are bloodied and dull. Only the most measured hand could make a clean incision.
I think we also attempt to remember what we know about Shar's teachings. I think our closeness with our girl would prompt us to try to do that. So let's make the religion check as well. A great roll.
You remember a Shiren maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
That one seems like a strong argument because it engages them on their own level, right? So their blades are uneven. Efficient surgery will require further training, or the persuasion check. The sisters aren't ready. They'll make me sick instead of curing me. Both of those are like a practical suggestion, but this one, your subject is tainted. Shar's succor must only be granted to the willing. That one is a much stronger argument for their mindset, I believe. So we'll go with this.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution. How to proceed? I wonder.
Okay. Interesting. So now we have 2 persuasion options. The sisters require a willing volunteer, a master of the art. Or why not have them hone their skills on each other? So his argument is like, they have to practice to get good in order to serve the lady. But let's continue down the path we've started on. Let's try to turn his zealotry against him. The sisters require a willing volunteer, a master of the art. This is a DC 21 persuasion check. Now we get +6 here. So we need to roll a 15 or higher. That's a pretty high challenge. So it's up to the dice. Let's see what happens. 14. We're not quite there. Too bad. We could roll again with inspiration. I think this one is important enough to spend another point here. It's a tough roll, though. We could roll much lower. But let's see. Yep, there's a 7. Do we use our last inspiration here? I think we do. I really want to see what happens if we convince him. Let's see if we can make it happen. No. We just weren't able to persuade him. It was too high of a check.
And how gracious of you, Master, to tender your own flesh. What say you to the Master, sisters?
The scalpel soothes. Come sing its song. We would hear your melody of mercy.
All right, it's combat time. Let's get everybody else involved.
Master Surgeon's direction.
What do we want to start with here? Do we go after... Okay, so they've all run up on Tava. Now, fortunately, she has a very high AC. I don't think we can get to the Master. We can get to this one. Let's get Shadowheart in there. Okay, so she gets involved. Let's get Astarion set up here. That's a long way away. Let's switch over to our weapon and see. Yeah, we've got advantage on... We can hit him, although he's kind of far away. Let's... We need to get closer, unfortunately. We can definitely hit this one. Looks like he's going to come to here, but we'll still have 98% advantage. So let's get this going. Let's throw the sneak attack on there for sure. And then Shadowheart. We got to get you over here. Can you hit this chick? You can. All right, let's start with this. Okay, so everybody's into the initiative order now. Tava's up, and we're surrounded by these three. So actually, I think it might be time here, and there's another one over here. Might be time here to try something with Tava. So if we go to items, she should have a broken wand of fireballs. Now, I don't know exactly how this works. It might hurt her as well as these other three. But does she have... Yeah, Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. She has a broken wand of fireballs that I've been wanting to figure out how it works or how to use it. Let's check this out. Wand. Crooked wand of fireballs. Yeah. Let's cast the spell. I don't quite know. It seems like whatever she does, she's going to have trouble. She's going to have to hit herself, I guess. Or maybe we do it like this. Actually, it looks like we can maybe get... Looks like... Okay, so it's a crooked wand or a broken wand, so I'm not sure how this is going to affect her. But it looks like this will hit 3 of them. And it does look like that's about the best we can do. So let's try it. Provokes attack of opportunity. I don't know... I don't know if this is going to hit her or not, but let's see what this does. Okay, she did hit herself. What did we do here? We got some damage to happen against them. Shadowheart took 5. Hold on. All right, so Tava took 6 and Shadowheart took 5. Sister took 13. Anya took 7. Thorn took 7. Received conditions. Anya was stunned. Malus Thorm was stunned. Okay, so yeah, we took a little bit of damage, but I think that was worth doing because we got some stuns off as well as doing some damage to a group. All right, pretty good there for Tava. What else do we want to do here with our bonus action? I think advantage on attack rolls against Celestials and Fiends and Undead could be good as a bonus action. We could Misty Step her away here. Yeah, that's not bad, but she's got the highest AC, so it's kind of okay that they're all around her. Maybe we save this till next turn. Let's end her turn. Astarion, let's have you bonus action hide. My girl here, let's have you throw up your spirit. Oh, you don't have an action left. Yeah, there's not a lot you can do with a bonus action. And you, let's have you end your turn as well. All right, let's see what they do. Stunned and stunned and stunned. That was awesome. This one's coming in for a fight. Missed an attack on Karlach. Mind Screech, we saved against that. Yeah, let's take the opportunity attack. 5 and 7, not bad. Okay, Karlach is confused. That's probably pretty bad for us. All right, so we've got no oath charges. We've got very little to work with here. So actually, I think now is the time to get Divine Sense with our bonus action. And let's go to town on probably on the master here since we have oh wow, he's got a huge amount of hit points. So no, let's work on the action economy. Let's take out the minions because we're gonna need the whole team to take him down. Okay, couple hits there, good. Now you should be hidden. Is there any way we can help her? She's confused, so that's gonna be rough. Let's just get our sneak attack here. Take this one out. Okay, and then I think we back him up away from Karlach. And cunning action hide again.
No trace.
Need to stay focused.
Shadowheart here. It's definitely Spirit Guardian's time. Okay, that did some damage there. Let's get her up next to these two. And then let's also get our spiritual weapon out if we can. No, we don't have a spell slot for it. So bonus actions, what can we do? Any way to help Karlach? I'm not sure. We've got elixirs, we've got healing word, potion of featherfall. She's hurt pretty badly. Let's take one of our greater healings and enter in there. All right, Karlach's confused. She's gonna rage, which I do like, and then hopefully attack the person right next to her. What is she? She threw a potion of sleep. Okay. Did he actually fall asleep? No. He fell down.
A most excellent choice, Master.
Huh. Well, she hit Master Thorn. That was a good use of her turn, even though she was confused. This lady's confused and dashes away. I guess she saw him. She's going up there. All right, he's going to have to deal with that for sure. She's going to dash. This is great. As long as they're not doing attacks, I'm happy. Okay. Came back to Shadowheart's turn and her Spirit Guardians did some work. Love that. So who do we have available? Sister, where's this sister? Over here. Okay. Got one up there. So there's just 2 left of the minions and then the master himself. I guess it's time to get to work on him. We've only got another turn here of the advantage. So let's make the most of it. Yeah, let's go to work here. In terms of bonus actions, let's see. He's probably immune to most of our poisons. Flying, hill giant strength. Wizard's Bane Oil? Is he casting spells? What's radiating? Oh yeah, okay. He's got magic resistance, multi-attack wounded, turn resistance, fire resistance. All right. Yeah, let's just go to work on him. I don't think we have another choice. We gotta get some work going. We could use some of our class actions here. But no. No, I think we just go to work. Okay. And then why not go for the pommel strike? He saved against the effect, but that's all right. Okay, do you want to solo her or do we want to have you go after this one? Now, you can't get sneak attack on her, can you? Unless you hide? Yeah, we have no advantage against her. We could cast invisibility on ourselves, but then, yeah, then we don't have the action we need. So we could take a shot, or we could go in close. This is an action. We do have a potion of invisibility. The problem is not using his sneak attack is wasting his abilities. Can we get somewhere where we can shoot, where we can hide and shoot her? I don't think so, right? Like, as long as we're in her line of sight to shoot her, we're not gonna be able to hide. We need to get Karlach back somehow. I guess for now, the best bet is to... Yeah, let's do a bonus action bite on this chick. Does it matter if she's undead? Suck the blood from a living creature to regain hit points. The target takes 2 to 8 piercing damage, but not if you're sleeping or if you're hiding. Whatever. Let's see if we can get some healing. Yeah, can't target undead. All right. So then, yeah, let's just go in. Let's just get in here and do some work on her. Unfortunately, that's sort of the best we can do with him. Okay, we got 9. Shadowheart's still up. She has first level spell slot. She's concentrating on Spirit Guardians here. What do we want to do? Ray of Fear. We could try a command, maybe. But maybe it's just better to... What else do we have? Maybe it's just better to do some damage. Just, I mean, the problem is she, like... Her best ranged attack is, Guiding Bolt, but I think she has disadvantage on it because, yeah, it's a ranged attack. So I guess for now we're doing main hand attacks with her and just hoping Spirit Guardians does a bunch of work. And this is not a great use of her action. What about... We could try turning undead. That'll hit her and... It'll just hit the 2 of them, but maybe this is a good use here. Let's see what this does. Oh, he did get turned and took 11 damage. I forgot that that's not an enemy, that's Karlach. All right, I think that's a good turn for her. Let's see. I guess if he's leaving, we can take our opportunity attack. Yeah, we got 3, and then he lost the turn condition. Let's use Psionic Backlash here. Wow, that threw 20 on him. Love that. Critical miss on Tava. Love that. She's dashing. Okay. Yeah, Astarion's in a bit of a pickle here. I think we disengage and get him up near his allies. I think that's, yeah, that's our best bet for him. How do we help Karlach break out of this confusion? 1 turn remaining or a wisdom save. I guess there's not a lot we can do. For her, I mean, we'd love to put a lay on hands on Astarion. Let's get him, yeah, we have to get him up next to her. So for now, let's just keep working on the boss here. 2 misses, that's not great. Okay, you are going to bonus action disengage. And you're gonna get up here, or as close to them as you can. Okay. I think we actually dash and get him involved. We got to get up here and get up and threaten this guy. That's the best thing we can do with his turn. You can come up here, get some more Spirit Guardians, maybe circle around to this side, and maybe no, that'll be a opportunity attack. Spells. We could try to command him. Yeah, he's got like, let's try maybe a grovel on this guy. Can't target the undead. Yeah, yikes. Well, we could put a cure wounds on Astarion. That's probably a good use of our turn. 6 health, not that great. Let's throw a healing word on him as well. Oh, that's much better. Okay, 6 and 8. That's decent. She saved against confused. So now what? Does she get her turn? She does. Okay, is she raging right now? Yes, she is. All right, let's go do some work.
Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
15 and 1. 15 and 1. Love it. Okay. He keeps trying to hit our tank and missing. That's excellent. You come into Spirit Guardians and immediately die. Spirit Guardians OP. Okay, we're in a better situation now. He's only got 2 minions. He's badly hurt. And yeah, we've still got Spirit Guardians up. Love that. Okay. Another one dead. Tava's up. Let's do work. Now, oh man, can we move her in to get the wolf heart thing? I'll take a hit for sure to get in there. Okay. We need you to have Wolfheart's prey. There we go. Okay, Tava. Let's have you do... Or actually, let's have Astarion get sneak attack on this guy. Nice. Every little bit helps. Tava, go for it. And then, yeah, end turn. End turn. Just do some hits. Shadowheart, get some damage in. And there we go. Ooh, he knocked Astarion down. That's bad. But we knew he was weak, and we needed a long rest anyway. Okay, some screeching happened there. Opportunity attack, love that. Okay, he takes more damage from Spirit Guardians. All right, a hit or two should do for him. All right, he's down. Nice. Non-invasive procedure. Kill the surgeon before he performs surgery on you in combat. Okay. Gain some inspiration. Can we... We can't switch to our... Yeah, there's not much we can do. Let's get Astarion back up. Or are we out? Oh, I don't have an action. Let's... Can I bonus action throw? Dip, jump. No, I can't. I got nothing to help Astarion right now. So let's end turn there. She, however, has a healing word for him, or actually a cure wounds will work. I mean, we want to make sure he doesn't die when we roll a death save by accident. Let's just move up next to her for some more Spirit Guardians work. Very nice. Let's have you... Oh, you can't do much. Let's just end your turn, and Karlach, get in there. Okay. All right. A tough fight. But with that, the surgeon is defeated. Now, we were trying to work out some way to figure out how to, you know, how to lift the curse, and we were trying to talk to this guy, but who knows? I wonder if this guy survived. Let's see if we can get a prayer of healing going. No spell slots left. So, all right, we definitely have to go into our long rest here. We have no short rests left, no spell slots left.
Next, I wonder.
What's cooking?
Don't touch me.
Yeah, we've got...
I've wished to live in more
We
interesting.
do have lay on hands charges. Let's throw some of those on Astarion, since he's badly hurt. Just in case something happens between now and the end of the episode, right? And then let's check in. Well, we can loot later. Let's check in on our patiency here if he needs help. Oh god, did they take his tongue as well as his eyes? Can she lay on hands this guy? Target is too far. Yeah, he's in surgery. What does that mean? Unable to move while strapped onto the operating gurney. Can we... Ah, we can unlock the bed. All right. Come on over here, Astarion. That was a good fight. Well done. Let's have you pick the lock on the... No, we can't pick the lock. All right, we might need to get a key to the surgery bed off of this guy. Let's check. Let's just check the bodies. What do we have here? +1 dagger. Add that to wares. And Karabasan's gift. A strong paralytic poison. Interesting. Okay. The boss man, Malus Thorm. What do you have? Wyvern stinger. Wood bark. Lots of alchemical ingredients. A supply pack. A key. He also had a battered lute. This might... Oh, this... I wonder if this could be... A lute with the initials AC, meticulously carved into the body. All right, that's for our boy, what's his name? Art Kulog. We found the lute bearing Art's initials in the House of Healing. Yeah, we'll have to bring that back for him. Let's finish looting this guy. He also had the key that we're probably going to use to unlock the bed, the surgery bed, and then Surgeon's Subjugation Amulet, paralyzing critical. Once per long rest, when scoring a critical hit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target for 2 turns. That's incredible, especially for Tava, who has the ability to choose when she crits. Now, she's wearing Speak with Dead. Yeah, we can always put that on if we need it, but we are going to equip that on Tava. That's an incredible, incredible find. Let's go see if we can free this guy. Unlock the restraints. There we go. Well, he ran away. I guess that's the best we can hope for. I would have loved to speak with him. Let's check the surgical bed. Oh, she can get on it. That's probably not something we want to do. All right, let's finish looting the sisters, and then we're definitely taking a long rest here. Another +1 short sword. What does this have? Does this have a special ability? Trepanation. Make a burr hole into an enemy's skull and possibly knock them prone. So yeah, all these weapons have special abilities. I'm not sure. We did pick up the dagger. I didn't look at what that did. Where was that? What is this? Where did the other new weapon go? We added it to wares, which was probably a mistake. Let's sort by latest. Syringe. Inspect Nostrum. Yeah, each of them have like a one-shot special, like a special action per short rest that does something incredible. We might have to take a closer look at these. So like this one does Inject Nostrum. It does the normal slashing damage plus psychic and necrotic damage. Possibly poisons them for 2 turns, once per short rest. These are actually kind of interesting weapons. Let me remove that from wares. Yeah, okay. Let's see what else we've got here. There were a couple other folks we fought here. We've got Sister Gream. She had the artificial leech. Bloodletting. Makes them bleed. So it's like it does a bunch. Each of them has a special action to do a bunch of damage and then inflict a status effect as well. I'm not sure who would benefit from these, but they're cool weapons for sure. Sister Fauna here. Earthing is a long sword. Possibly slows them. Grind your saw's blackest teeth into an enemy's calves and possibly slow them. Interesting. More of this paralytic poison. And then Sister Patricia here. Oh, she was already dead. I think there was one more that we fought and killed somewhere. Like, did somebody die over here or... I don't remember. Okay. Well, we haven't learned how to lift the curse, but we've defeated a deadly enemy, and it is time for a long rest. So let's get that underway. And we'll see if anything happens during the night. Oh, okay. Oh, it's you again.
Playtime's over.
pet.
Ah, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Okay, so Mizora shows up. We've triggered some sort of event here that forced her to show up. Now, I wonder if we can use this request to finesse the situation of his warlock pact. Okay, yeah, how is this our problem exactly?
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Okay. So, that's a very nice perception roll. And as I suggested, we definitely want to try to finesse the situation. So, we'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Respond to Will in your mind. Trust me.
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
We'll rescue this asset if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Okay, so this is a very important role. We could, I think given our insight, we definitely want to work that angle that she's desperate to get this asset back. And if Will fails, it's bad for him, but it's probably worse for her. So I think we go with the intimidation check here. We could always let the cult infect the asset. I bet they'd make a loyal thrall. Okay, Shadowheart's not here, so we don't get our bonus, but we do have proficiency in intimidation and a +3 from charisma, so we need to roll an 8 or better. Come on, baby. I don't think I have inspiration left to re-roll this, so we really need this roll to go well. Yes!
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Okay, so, one thing I want to point out here, just one thing that I have in mind. The request was to free the devil. It wasn't to free the devil and then assist or help it or do anything like that. And there was no specific request not to immediately kill it after we freed it. So I have a feeling we're going to be able to walk the paladin's path here and beat the devil at her own game. I think she was so desperate, she forgot that two can play the legalese game, right? The game of words and meanings. Anyway, what a cool episode! A great fight against the surgeon there. some interesting new items that we might be distributing out to people. I'm not sure. We'll take a look. A meeting with Mizora and a potential way to free will from his pact. So a lot going on here, but we're going to take a break and take our long rest. When we come back, we'll resume our exploration of the House of Healing, attempting to... well, no, actually, we did find the loot, which is what we came for. That may help us wake Art Kulog and maybe lift the curse. So we'll probably take a quick peek around the second floor, see if there's any loot or anything else to do at the House of Healing, and then make our way back to the Last Light Inn, see if we can wake him up. And subsequent to that, seems like we're headed to Moonlight Towers. So there's a lot going on here. We also probably want to take a trip back to the other parts of the world that we haven't visited before we finish at Moonlight Towers. We probably want to check out the Mountain Pass now that we have the protection from the shadows. Maybe see what we can do about that weird Githyanki leader who was like lying or deceiving or knew something about the artifact. Plus, we definitely want to track down Karlach, the evil druid who slaughtered that tiefling child, and make sure she gets the punishment she deserves. So lots of things to possibly do. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.